Boys.
ASAP from the net. What's up?
We back.
What's good?
And we got our Trey. We got Trey
I'm back.
You
I
guys-
died for like a good week.
We missed you back.
We came back.
Yeah, I died for a good week. Now I'm just fun. I just been busy.
Once again, man, we got some really good support on our last video. Lots of good comments, lots of good feedback, and we appreciate you guys once again for
Love,
that.
baby.
And hey, we hit 100 subscribers.
Yes,
so that's
sir.
a little
Shout out
milestone.
to y'all.
Honey.
Appreciate all the love so far.
All right, but anyway, let's move on to basketball. Well, boys, Harden, there was a little problem with that Rockets Jazz game. Harden made a layup when first of all, they were up by 15. They didn't count the basket, obviously. I mean, the Rockets
dunks the ball.
Dunked
It comes
them.
through.
It came through so
I was just
fast,
surprised
but-
how it went through. Like, if you watching in fast motion, like I thought that he actually didn't hit it.
No, I mean,
I thought he didn't. He
in
didn't
game
get it in.
time, it
I mean,
looked like he
honestly,
did.
when they slowed it down, though, I thought you could easily tell that it went through.
Those nets are
Like-
so like smooth, like it just goes through.
The
like
first
that.
like slow mo I saw of it, I was like, I knew it went through. Like
I
straight
saw the
up.
replay. I was like, damn, he actually made that. I was like, I didn't know he made it. But
Well, the Rockets submitted it to the obviously NBA front office. Is this even worth overturning in your guys' eyes?
yeah,
I don't
if,
they
if,
are-
I,
they-
if I lose, yeah,
The
I'm gonna say
Rockets
something.
are pissed about it though, because they filed a protest with the NBA. Like,
But they were up in that game, weren't they?
They were up
up
by
a
15.
lot.
How
and
the hell
they
did you
were.
give that up?
They ended up losing
Double
the
OT.
game.
But for them to
dude, Lonnie
replay it and
Walker.
not count it is still crazy though.
exactly.
Well, yeah, it was against the Spurs.
As many
Now,
cameras as they have in the league and
they-
stuff, for them not to
Oh
like
no,
actually count
I
it,
just
that's
don't know how
crazy.
they like didn't get the replay. Like,
Well, they
Yeah.
felt like
It
the
was
Rockets
obvious.
felt like it was like throughout that whole game. Because when you watch a game and then you
That's-
go back and watch it, you're thinking, okay, this is why we lost the game. It wasn't because of one thing, but they thought that it was like a collective, like a bunch of different calls that were
But
missed.
also, I mean, I kind of feel for the Rockets though. I mean, losing
I
to
feel
a
for
Spurs
them.
team-
obviously
it's-
a big call,
It's
too.
shitty.
That's
Like
on
when
them.
you do lose by 2, like they
No,
weren't expecting it to
But
matter
also,
as
you
much.
lost to a
at
Spurs
then.
team that in this season they'd had an 8-game losing streak.
Lonnie
Like, it's
Walker.
embarrassing.
Lonnie
man.
Walker
Yeah.
put on that game.
Yeah.
He
he
did.
went
He had a
crazy.
great
Cooking.
game. Good. He's
Cooking.
damn good out of Miami, man. Shout out to the Canes for sure, man.
Yeah, they. I guess that's actually only one of the third
The
protests the NBA's ever actually
Well,
accepted.
I don't even
like,
think it's that deep to be protest. I mean, like, yeah, it's a
There's
shot,
an
but it's
82-game
like,
season, bro.
yeah, like,
It's
come
not that
on, it's
big.
still the
Exactly,
beginning
that's
of
what
the
I would
season.
think. Like, I wouldn't
It's
think
not
it's
that
that
big.
big.
But
a deal.
I mean, in the Western Conference, like seeding is going to be important.
You never know.
It's
Yeah,
such a tight
it
race.
could be a 1-game race to depend on who they're actually going to be playing. Like,
I'm so baffled on how like you replay almost every play.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then like
And
y'all
you get
replay
that
that one,
wrong,
and then y'all
and
don't even.
apparently-
I swear, I just
Right.
don't see how they got it
And then
wrong.
like after he made the dunk, he was doing this like
Yeah.
I got it.
Apparently,
Count
after
it.
every play,
want my
the
bucket
coach,
too.
the coach has like a 30-second period to like call a timeout and to like to challenge the play. Well, apparently D'Antoni was arguing with the ref the entire time for like that whole 30 seconds. But
That
forgot
is
to
a
call
new rule
timeout.
in the NBA
Yeah,
too.
that's
The
the problem.
coaches,
There's like
coaches
the,
get to challenge plays in the NBA. I thought that was pretty cool.
I guess he
shit.
was arguing though. Yeah, the whole time he had to make that challenge. So then it was over.
Yeah.
I know Mike D'Antoni was pissed.
Oh,
I bet he was
He's
pissed.
always.
I
in
know
the
he's
rough
always-
years, man. He is
Dan
real
Tony,
critical.
I just can't believe
Shitty.
the game really went into double OT and they ended up losing that.
He looks like he'd be a character on That's My Boy. He
But-
looks like he'd be a part of that family.
When I'm
You know,
essentially
like
You
that.
looking like
Yeah.
that too?
Waza.
I hope nobody tries to blame that. He's ugly. I hope nobody try to blame that loss on that dunk though. for them
No,
not
I mean
counting
the
that.
Rockets clearly.
Like
lost.
yeah, it's a shitty call, but like
That's
you
what
can't
they're
blame
getting
it on
at,
the game.
though.
I mean,
That's what the fans. That's what the fans want.
Mhm.
I'm like,
I mean,
yeah,
I
we
feel
want that
for
game
it.
back, but
in
nah,
a sense,
it's
the
not that
Spurs
deep.
shouldn't be coming back from 15
No, yeah.
points down.
Win the
Exactly.
game.
They
You
blew
want to
that
worry
one.
about
They
it.
blew that
They ain't got Manu Ginobili no more. So it's
They ain't
like,
got Manu. They ain't got
they ain't got
Tim.
Manu. They ain't got Tony. They ain't got Tony Parker. He's actually French.
Man, Pop is a fucking genius when it comes to getting those guys overseas, man. He can see talent. He does. He's definitely a talent.
I can see him actually coaching overseas damn near.
I could see that.
I can
too,
see it.
in his career. Just going over to Greece.
Greg
or
Popovich,
Denmark.
100. Look,
No.
Greg Popovich, 100-0 in his first 2 years.
You. Denmark is a beautiful place.
I'm
You can
not
kiss
even
Y'all
their
talking-
still
ass.
stuck on Denmark?
I'm not talking about Denmark. I'm talking about.
Hilton Salty.
I'm talking about Pop
Bro, he's so
coaching
shitty.
overseas afterwards.
I mean,
Yeah.
he could take
No
a little
way.
vacation. Come on.
Did you just say something
He
about
ain't
him
gotta
coaching
take
in
it
Denmark,
serious.
He's gonna be bullying.
He's proved
Come
himself
on.
in the NBA. Why would he have to take it serious?
Why does he need to do that? He can just relax and rest.
But I mean, he loves the game of basketball. You never know.
He likes
Sit-
to challenge
no,
himself.
he
sit
could
in,
have a
sit in your $1
prodigy.
million mansion and enjoy it from home. You've been a part of it a long enough.
But who really knows what the fuck Pop wants out of
Yeah,
life?
nobody fucking
Yeah, no,
truly
you're
knows
right.
Pop.
We don't know. We don't know
That's
what Pop
true.
wants.
Yeah,
Hey,
Shout
but-
out to OG though.
for sure.
Moving
for sure.
on though, Melo has actually put on a little bit of a performance since he started
He
playing.
has.
I'm telling you, he's a goofy player, but
He stayed ready. He stayed
He
ready.
did.
This doesn't surprise me at all. Like Melo, he definitely should have been on a team like throughout the whole season. He kind of got blackballed for that time there, but I mean everybody knows he
I love
belongs in
Melo,
the
bro,
league.
but he's a gritty ass player.
He is.
Yeah.
He'll out hustle anybody.
I love when he goes up for rebounds. He's like, get out of my way, bitch! I got that.
He got that New York style of basketball, I ain't playing B.
I loved him back on the Nuggets, but towards the end of his career on the Knicks, I didn't start to like him as much. I thought it was probably towards the end of his career, but I just think
The
he needed
Knicks
to find the
made
right
me
offense.
not like Melo for
Yeah,
a certain
yeah.
amount of time, bro. I was just like, just get him off, bro. I just like stopped watching Melo play for a minute when he played for.
I think
for
near the
Knicks.
end of like Melo's career, that's when the Knicks' downfall really started coming.
But it's not
into
the
play.
end of his career. He even said, like, I'm back. This isn't a farewell tour. I know what I have to
Yeah, I
give.
just like
He's
hate how
still-
the league tries to. Was really the media. They try to depict like, oh, is this his last season or is this farewell? Like, no, I didn't say I was about to be done. When I say I'm done, I say I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
not about to let the
exactly.
media
Him-
persuade me.
Him having something to prove too, like
Yeah,
that's
like,
helping
bro.
him too.
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
We gotta go out here and get this money. Fuck what the media talking
I
about.
mean, he's
Everyone's
definitely
down.
earning his money right now. He's averaging 17 points per game. He's the third leading scorer on the team. I mean, he's become a vital.
I wish I would have saw that
Yeah,
shit out of
proves
him
it right there.
last year.
And they were struggling too until he came. Like that's why they signed him. See if
And
he
then
can find a
just-
spark.
just wait till Nurkic gets back. Oh,
That's what I'm
my.
saying.
It's
I think
gonna
they can
be
put
nice.
it together.
I feel
Don't
like his
count him out yet.
recovery's been forever.
I know, but dude, have you
But
seen his
the
injury?
injury
Oh,
was bad.
God, dude, he got
I feel like it happened
compound
forever
fracture
ago.
in his
Oh,
leg.
yeah.
That's what PG had too.
Yup.
Bones sticking out and all. Thank God he had some leggings on because I don't want to see that shit.
You may want to look this up, but I think Nurkic is on the Grizzlies now.
What?
Yeah,
You playing?
yeah.
Oh,
He's actually not on Portland.
He could be.
look that up, Ethan. Joseph
Look at it
Nurkic
right
is
there.
on the Grizzlies now.
What?
I just saw him in a highlight. The ones we were watching yesterday, the game winners.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I thought he was still on the 3 impact trades. That was posted November 3rd. All right, but let's. I'll look that up for
Because
Fact check.
I'm intrigued. Because he could actually play like another big, like Marc Gasol did.
Oh, yeah.
For the Grizzlies.
I think he's still on the team, dog.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Maybe I could have swore I saw him doing that though.
But if he did get traded to
It says
fucking
Blazers,
Memphis,
so we'll
Yeah,
go cool.
he's still on the Blazers,
Yeah.
but that's
Oh,
what I was
cool.
saying, bro. Once
I
he
think
comes back, because
originally
he was
on the-
dominating last season, even though I hate the motherfucker, he's still putting.
I know,
on.
you did
He's a
not.
walking double. But yeah, he's still on the Grizzlies, so.
But yeah, I think he's going to be a good piece when
He's
they
on the
come
Trailblazers.
back.
I'm
telling you,
I
bro.
don't think you should count him out
You
yet.
gotta
He's still on the Grizzlies. I'm sorry, I just confused everybody.
Yeah, but anyway, he was still putting on. I mean, he's a walking double. Then once you add, like, obviously Hassan Whiteside's still right there. He's averaging a double right now. They got a good backcourt with CJ and
Hassan.
Dame. So once
Hassan.
Nurkic comes back, that's the missing piece of
Exactly.
the puzzle, you know? So, obviously, IU got a big W over Florida State, who's looking pretty damn good going into conference play, boys. Who are some of the players that you see have been a vital part of that success?
Well, Devontae Green had a hell of a game. He had 30
Dropped
points.
30.
That was kind of
Devontae Green.
surprising out of
Motherfucker has
nowhere.
the GTA cheat code for unlimited ammo.
Are you
on his
serious?
fucking arm.
His
From
Twitter
PS2.
name Chef Boyard Green.
Chef Boyard Green.
Bro, that's probably the most
right.
childhood relatable thing I've ever heard. Somebody get tattooed on them. The GTA
That's
cheat code,
dope.
bro. That's funny as
dope.
hell.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I mean, that boy got unlimited range.
He does.
Hey,
Did
but-
you see him in that? Did you watch the Florida
I didn't
State
watch
game?
the Florida State game,
dude.
but I mean, like,
That's
Florida
Danny
State,
Green.
their basketball team's really not all that.
They
Yeah, it's
upset
Danny Green's
Florida.
younger brother, right?
Wait till
Yeah.
conference
Really?
season. There's a lot of good guards in the
Yeah.
Big Ten, so he's gonna have to really
I-
step up.
I
sure.
definitely
With
think
fantasy not
for
playing.
IU though, I definitely think it's key that they hit their threes. Like they shot 46% from three that game, so that proves it right there. But I think they need to at least be above 35 because every time that they don't be hitting their threes, like it seems like they end up losing by about 10
like
points.
IU,
or
they
something.
always their players are always like obviously we always stack up tall. So it's like we gotta run
We got
like
some
more
lengthy
spread.
guys.
Yeah,
Exactly,
we
yeah.
gotta run more spread offense. People gotta run around, and then they gotta be able to shoot. So it's like I feel like our offense is actually we starting to click.
Man,
Exactly.
but they're shooting pretty damn well as a
That's
team.
what I'm
They're
saying.
fourth
They
in
are.
field goal
Shooting
percentage.
better than what we did last year.
As a team, fourth in
yo.
field goal percentage.
Yeah,
You can't ask for
Exactly.
more than that. That's
Shout out the
amazing.
local kids, Joey Brunk and Trace Jackson Davis.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trey
They've been
Jackson
playing
Davis. Look at
crazy.
this
Hey,
man.
yeah, right from around here.
He's
too.
Yes,
averaging
sir, from
15
CG.
points per game, 9.4 rebounds per game, almost a double-double, 2 blocks blocks a game,
one of
shooting
the-
65%.
One of the
He's
better
surprised
big
me.
men.
That boy eating.
He's efficient.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of the better
boy
big men
eating.
in the country. He's
No
putting
question.
up good numbers.
Yeah.
Justin Smith's impressed me too, man. He's averaging 14 points per game, 5 rebounds a game, almost 2 steals a game. His
He's
field goal
solid. He's
percentage
been
went
solid.
up 5.4% from last season.
You say
too.
2 steals? You say 2 steals?
Yeah, almost 2 steals a game.
Damn,
1.8.
This is
Scrappy
without
defensive
Finney,
player.
too.
That's
They have-
nice.
they
Yeah,
have-
that's
Justin
the thing.
Smith got bounced.
Fantasy,
too.
he's the leading assist man on the team, averaging 4.5 assists per
and hasn't
game.
even
Fantasy's
been in.
nice.
Hasn't
Yeah, I
really
like him.
played. So
I definitely think that what did they go for on free throws in that game? 23 for 38. They need some work on that.
Yeah,
like,
they're
you
doing
need
a
to at
good
least
job
be
of getting
30
to
for
the line.
38.
Yeah, they're
good
doing
job
a
getting
hell of a
the
job
line,
getting
though.
to the line. At least
Hell of
you
a
at
way
least
to
want
drop
that.
a
You
foul.
said 38? You said
Yeah,
38
yeah,
out of 38 attempts.
So
That's
that's pretty rough.
That's pretty good.
But-
Pretty good amount of times to get to the line. I mean, y'all got to capitalize on them.
Yeah, it's just
28. That would have been.
Making 23 though.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
free throw definitely. I mean, also the defense has to improve. They're 82nd in team defense.
Wide
At least
open.
they trying to get to the bucket.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I mean,
but they still beat a number 17 ranked Florida State, so that can prove it right there that it could be anybody's
hey,
year again.
remember what
just
happened
like we've been
last year,
saying.
though? I mean, shit, we beat Marquette's ass. Evan Fitzner didn't have a good game the rest of the damn year, and then the team fell off after that. I mean, look what happened.
Yeah, they need to keep the consistency up for sure.
and they've been
Keep
playing
working
at
hard,
home,
though.
so we got to see how they do on the road. They got Wisconsin coming up.
They haven't beat Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's gonna-
Wisconsin at Wisconsin in like 20 some years, bro.
That'll
That's
be a
bad.
tough game. That'll show how good because they're pretty young this year too. At the
Wisconsin-
same time,
yeah,
a few of the
exactly.
older guys, but they're fairly young. For
And
the most
Wisconsin
part.
lost a lot of key pieces to their team too. Ethan Happ's gone, Mr. Fundamental. I'm surprised he didn't make the league. He's not even on the team.
Really?
He's overseas. Yeah.
Okay.
Ar-
Dang,
yeah,
that is
Archie's,
surprising.
Archie's got him playing well, so we'll see how
No
it goes
question.
moving
No
forward.
question,
Definitely.
man. Well, as we've seen so far in college basketball, anything can fucking happen. Now, there's a lot of teams up for the title this year. There's a lot of contenders. Who are some of those serious title contenders for you guys?
Oh, I said definitely. I still think even though Michigan did lose to Louisville, I still say don't count them, Michigan State and Duke out. We know that those teams always come into the tournament ready to play, so I still think that they'll always be up there. And then who would you guys say? Because I know Louisville's obviously pretty
Yeah.
Louisville. I'm actually surprised that they're number 1. Like, that's crazy to me. Aren't they number 1?
Yeah, they're number
Yeah,
one. They
that's
just beat Michigan.
But I'm really, for me, it's too early to determine. But I'm actually surprised that Kentucky, they're not up there like they normally would be. I mean, they're still ranked high. Don't get me wrong.
So
but
do you
like,
consider them a contender?
further down the line, possibly, but not looking so.
I think knowing it's Kentucky, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna be.
They'll come to
really
play
think
too.
so?
They're
Yeah,
they're
they'll come
in that.
on.
Even though they're
group.
struggling now, Calipari's known for getting the best out of his players
And
come
even
March,
though
come tournament time.
Even
so.
though I hate seeing Kentucky succeed because I can't stand those
I'm not-
Weaver basketball fuckers. But what I'm saying is they're a damn good team. They always find a way to win because Calipari's obviously doing something right there. Or I mean, he could be cheating.
Boys
You never
eating
know.
their
He got
Yeah,
caught
he
twice
could.
before, so we'll see. But I mean, so far so good for Calipari.
Yeah, can't be mad at them.
Yeah.
No.
But obviously, the team that I chose, I mean, I think you even said it too, Louisville. I mean,
Yeah,
there's,
Louisville,
offensively they may not be all there. I mean, say they're 63rd in scoring offense, but defensive wise, they're 20th in team defense. They can get
Okay.
it done. They're smart. They're smart shooters too, shooting 50% from the
sure.
field. I mean, that's 17th in the country.
Lot
And then
of
Jordan
depth.
Nawara
They have a lot
is
of
a
depth.
dog. That dude's a top.
Oh yeah,
10
he was
pick.
he was a draft pick last year. Stayed around.
I mean, he's averaging 22 points per game, 7.5 rebounds. He's shooting 48.4% from the field. I mean, this guy's obviously has a high basketball IQ.
Big
That's
time
pretty
shooter.
impressive.
Playmaker.
Big time shooter.
Yeah, for
Playmaker.
sure. And he's shooting 46.7% from 3 too as a big man. That's damn
That
good.
is crazy,
He's
yeah.
showing that
That's wild.
he can definitely succeed in the league, no question. I mean, being that size,
Yeah,
he can shoot
shooting
the way
that,
that he
shooting
can.
How
that
tall is he?
efficient from 3.
I think isn't Jordan Nwora like 6'9", 6'10"?
No, he's like 6'7", 6'8", something like that.
Still- that's solid.
Still a big
I thought
boy.
he was. I thought he was
Nah,
like
nah.
a
That's
bigger.
still a big
forward.
boy.
That's still
But
good size.
I agree with Trey. Like it's pretty early right now. Like you're not really gonna truly like it's college basketball. Teams are beating number 1 teams several times
Yeah,
already.
shit can
and
totally
it's
be
not even
different from like
conference.
a month from now.
I really want to see. Even though I normally don't like North Carolina, I just like Cole Anthony enough this year. Where
Yeah.
I want to see them.
North
just
Carolina
put
is
He
on,
playing
shit,
well.
he scored
dude.
34 in his first game, but I mean, after that, I think he's averaging like after that game, he's been averaging like 20 something.
Who did
Yeah.
North Carolina just beat? It was probably like a week ago. I was talking to DeAndre about it. I can't remember who they beat though.
They lost to
Ohio State just
lost
the
to
other
Michigan
night.
too.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Ohio State came.
I remember seeing it pop up on something. I just remember seeing North
Ohio
Carolina.
State's surprising a lot of people this year
CJ
too.
Walker. Shout out CJ
Yes,
Walker.
sir.
They got
Another Naptown.
They got Butler's old
Great.
coach too.
Chris
the guy who
Holtman.
stepped in
Come
right
out of
after
Tech.
Stevens.
Chris Holtman, he's a damn good
Really
coach.
He's a damn good coach, for sure.
They got also Musa Jallo. He went to Bloomington North.
Bloomington
Musa,
North. I watched him play a few times.
Dude, tall, light-skinned dude with the curly hair, right?
Yeah,
I remember
that's
him.
him.
He didn't play football, did he?
I don't
feel
think
like
he ever did.
Yeah, I feel like for some reason I feel like he played football.
He redshirted
He
a
should
year
have
already
played football.
too,
The
or something.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he would've been
could've
a nice
damn
wide
good
receiver.
for sure.
Some teams I got are, I think Kansas is a team to watch. They're
For sure.
Bill Self.
I like it.
Well, they got some shit in this offseason for the
They did. They lost to Duke in the first game of the season. They've won 6 straight since then. You got Dotson at point guard, who's a returning guard. He's averaging 19 a game.
There you go.
Shooting
Yep.
50% from the field. You got Azubuike, who's
They got a really good front court.
Azubuike.
he's just huge.
Azubuike.
So I think that in Arizona,
That's a
they're
cool
not.
name.
Arizona's
They got
9-0.
old boy, what's
Nico
his-
Mannion.
Yes.
I think Arizona just beat the brakes off of Marquette the other night.
Yeah.
Didn't
Really?
they play them? Yeah.
They got Nico Mannion averaging 15 a game, shooting
That more-
52%, and Josh Green. Those are 2 NBA prospects on that team. Like, that's gonna be.
Yeah,
good
they're
team.
definitely
It's all
It's
squad.
awesome.
I'm glad Kansas hasn't. I feel like Kansas hasn't been up on that caliber like they normally were, like we growing up.
Mario Chalmers.
But lately, I feel like they haven't been up there.
Good ass program though.
Yeah, it's
sure.
kind of nice.
They're
It's
gonna
nice to
always
see
have-
them
They're
get back
always
up
in
there
there.
a little bit.
They're
Their
always
talent's
in
not
there,
gonna be
bro.
as big as it used to be, but they still
They're
gonna have
always
some
in there.
pieces.
They be up there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Not
tournament
as much lately. Not as
Come
much
tournament
lately.
time, you'll see
Yeah,
them
come
around.
tournament time, you'll see
Come
them
on.
They'll
boys.
see.
I mean, you
the
do. They're still in
Adidas
that
thing
group.
won't fucking affect them.
It's one of the
at all.
toughest places to
Jesus.
play in college basketball.
Rock
Too.
chalk. But anyway, going on to the NFL, boys. Well, the Arizona Cardinals suspended DB Josh Shaw for the remainder of the season of betting on NFL games. He apparently bet against his own fucking team, and he lost the bet.
I see you can obviously it's cool to bet against or gamble against other teams, betting your money against other teams, not
So-
your own foundation, bro.
So I found out he
Wasn't
it was
Pete
a
Rose on
sports
that,
bet
too?
in Vegas, and he literally signed up and listed his profession as professional football player.
Did he
That
really?
makes
It
Even
was sent.
worse.
It
That's
was
America's
sent to the
dumbest
NFL.
criminals.
It was sent to the NFL within a few minutes, I think.
Like,
Yeah, they said as soon as he signed it, they said, "Yeah,
get
we
your
got
mans.
this dumbass."
Yeah, he gonna be on True TV in no time.
Yeah.
True TV always shows the America's dumbest criminals on
Bro.
there.
Like,
6
Bud,
in
you
the
didn't
morning.
think to put on there, I don't know,
That's Shaq and a
plumber,
fool.
anything else, anything else.
He said, "Yeah, I'm here to bet. I play football."
They said NFL, get your mans, get them.
I said, "Come get this man."
Seems like something JaVale McGee would do because he's on Shaq and the
shacked
Fool
it.
a lot.
Shacked it.
But I mean,
I love JaVale though.
like,
JaVale's my guy.
I
He's
do
he's
think it
player.
is fun to be a part of sports betting though. If you're
No,
doing
yeah, that's
it.
definitely.
Yeah, that's
a
where all the
thing.
money
So
at.
I think maybe it'd be cool if athletes were allowed to do it, just not for their sport,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it wouldn't be involving anything. with them.
bro, why would you?
Why not get in a fantasy basketball league? Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
get in a fantasy basketball league. There you go.
Bro,
He
you
couldn't have
already
put a
making
parlay.
millions, and then you gonna bet on your own team.
You're telling me he couldn't have done a
also-
parlay for NBA?
But-
Even do a fantasy football team if you want to bet on your own games.
Josh
damn.
Shaw's
bet
not
on yourself,
necessarily.
you'll win.
Josh Shaw's not necessarily making the millions though. He was a practice squad member for the Cardinals. He's still making $800,000. That's still a bunch of money.
Bunch
Still,
of fucking
check.
money.
Shit.
That's still
Just
a
be
nice ass
responsible.
check.
Just be
God.
a little smarter, bud. You're not. Come
on now.
That's just fucking.
You can't
retarded.
fix stupid.
Yeah, you can't fix stupid. That's Josh. Come on, Andy's from SC. Come on.
That was
That's
just-
Is
bad
he?
for the name. That's bad for the
He
name.
said, "Coach, I just
Oh,
betted
is
on
he?
our team. How do you think we're gonna do?"
No, we don't. Hey, coach, I bet it against my fucking
Yeah, I
team.
bet it against our
and
own
I
team.
think the game it was against the Buccaneers.
Oh,
bro.
James.
His coach is probably his coach is sitting at the desk
Dude, come
And I
on.
think that game, Ronald Jones, running back from USC, had a couple of tutties.
He knew he was about to have a good game because when
Yeah,
Jameis is
bro,
throwing
like,
right
I'm
at you.
Jameis, early on in the season, I don't blame Josh Shaw for betting against his own team. Well, wait, betting against his own team? Yeah, why would you bet for Jameis? He's been sucking early on in the season.
Against
That's
the Buccaneers?
just make a little bit of a smarter bet, bud.
Not even logical either. Come on.
God, man.
Not a good run for
Well,
USC.
boys, not good at all. Not good at all. and they retained Helton, which, I mean, I could see the bright side in that, but I could also see the dark side, and I'm a little conflicted right now. I don't know. But anyway, going on, the 49ers, there's one of their senior analysts got suspended for some comments he made about Lamar Jackson's skin color and the color of the football.
He's mad.
You a fucking racist.
No, but that is
fuck.
Yeah, bro, you just gotta watch what you say.
That's
like,
straight up.
Straight up, like that is.
You know, you
bro.
got in some dicey territory when you said.
I don't even know what possessed you to say that.
Because
though?
he was getting beat. It's against Lamar.
Yeah,
What,
Like,
as an
man.
analyst, would make you think?
You sound like the Utah Jazz radio's people the other day when LeBron stepped on the court without his shoes.
Oh yeah, that's
just disrespectful.
Seriously,
Boy,
let's get these
because
analysts
of
under
a
control.
dark jersey.
Man.
What if they're wearing the white jersey?
No, LeBron.
What does that have anything to do with?
To talk about LeBron's situation, this man was out of the game because they're already beating the Jazz by like 20-something points. He signs his shoes and gives it to a fan, and the analyst says, that's just some disrespect. Put your
He's showing
shoes
support
on.
to his teammates.
Like,
Fuck
come on,
off.
just think what
This
you're
man's
saying
giving
before
his
you
shoes
say
away.
it, man.
He's giving his shoes away on the road.
Well, I don't think.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
On a road
to
game.
a kid.
Yes.
It was partially at a play in the game where Braun kind of walked out onto the floor, and he might not have realized that.
He was cheering on his teammate.
LeBron can
Kuzma
do
made a
whatever
nice
he
play.
wants. LeBron, like he's.
I mean,
look at
clearly,
LeBron, you see
he
NBA.
had a travel in that game too that wasn't called.
He's done enough for the games to the point where he can't do whatever
He can do
the fuck
whatever he
wants.
wants, bro.
And he deserves it.
Yeah.
He's a goat.
But getting
work
back to
for
the
it.
49ers situation,
Yeah, but like
boys,
you just don't say shit like
that's
that.
just, buddy.
He was
come
really
on.
salty because that number one defense was getting faked out by them dark skinned hand fakes. That's what it was.
And let me break it down for you, buddy. Here's the thing. You're on a national broadcast, okay? You're on national airwaves. What the fuck made what the fuck
He said,
went through
you know
your
what? We're
mind
losing.
To
It's
make
time
you
to be
think that
fucking
was a good
racist.
to
idea
make
at
you
all.
think that would be okay to say?
He said, you know what? We losing. Let's be racist.
The league handled it, suspended him.
He was pissed.
Yeah, they handled it well. Yeah,
Don't know if he'll be back.
He was
Get the
feeling-
fuck out of here.
Yeah, no,
He was
he'll be
feeling some
back,
type of way, though, obviously.
Fuck him.
Yeah. No. Boys, who are some of your favorite college football players of all time?
All right. Well, like I've told y'all, I really didn't grow up. Like I've been getting into football a lot more like lately these past few years because of hanging out with y'all. Like I've been more of a basketball, baseball guy.
Football, what's
so growing up now, I would say Mark Ingram was one dude. Like I said,
Yo,
he's always
dog,
a dude.
dog.
Someone that resonated with me when I
first team
thought of
at
college
Bama.
football.
He was really the first team at Bama that revived their football team, and he was dominant.
And I hate Bama. Like he's just one dude that I remember. He stuck
Dude,
out to
he
me. He
still
dogged
runs
out
like
that
he
year.
plays for Bama.
I
He
know.
does,
It's
yeah.
like, I don't know what it is about every single Bama running back or Georgia running back. It's like, them niggas is all
He had over
power
3,000
runners.
yards.
True.
He's
He won the Heisman in 09, right?
Yeah.
Seemed like
he won a
every
title.
possession they were giving him the ball, just run it up straight
Exactly,
up
I
the middle.
swear,
That's
He
what
was
he's
a
a
dog.
downhill runner.
Yeah, he was on NCAA 09. I remember that was the first
Yeah,
game
he
where
was
they
on
had
the
Road
cover
to
of that
Glory,
one.
baby.
Cheat
That
code.
shit was live.
He's a cheat code.
Shit was
But,
live.
who was
Who you got?
I got Sean Taylor.
Ooh.
That boy
Sean
was
Taylor?
Miami. That boy is
Oh,
RIP
yeah.
to the
Them
GOAT.
Canes
I like
were
that.
nice.
That boy was
The
nice, bro. The U.
It literally, because in the early 2000s,
Not a Miami fan, though.
In the early 2000s, it went from Miami's dynasty, and then it literally flipped to USC,
Yeah.
right across the country.
Because that's when... Who you got? Who you got on your list? I think we all had him on our
Already.
list.
No, the Reggie Bush, the president, baby. You gotta love it, man. This guy had 3,169
Mr.
total rushing
Kardashian.
yards. Hell, yes. When you're playing at SC,
I'm not
you
mad
got
at him.
connections to Hollywood,
You right
man.
there.
You
bro,
gotta
you
take
He's in that.
You in the
gotta
midst
take-
of it all.
He was, yeah.
I remember
take-
seeing him on a couple episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, look at his big black ass on this show. Like, oh, babe, I gotta go to practice.
Hey, I got Reggie. I got Lamar. Obviously, he just going to his games and
Lamar
watching him
is a
turn
dog.
into a player that he was. Like that left an impact. And Peyton Manning too. I mean, just going
Fuck
back and
yeah.
watching his career at Tennessee, like that man was. And even the controversy between him going to Ole Miss and Tennessee, goes to Tennessee and still puts up the numbers he does. Like that all-time legend.
I mean, another dude that I had was Monty Ball. This man
Oh,
was
Monty
an
Ball was
absolute
hard.
I remember
dog
him.
in college. He may have not panned out in the league, but in college he rushed for 5,140 total rushing yards, 5.6 yards per carry, and 77 touchdowns he was responsible for. Second most all time.
Jeez.
77. This man went absolutely nuts. He had
That boy
83
went
touchdowns
berserk.
on his career.
I remember that. I remember
That
when he
speaks for
played there,
itself.
but it kind of just seemed like a blur. He was just such a dog for
Gosh,
such a
it
minute
just
of
stinks
time.
because his NFL career just got sidetracked because he's an
Yeah, bro.
alcoholic,
That
bro.
shit's sad.
Really, I didn't
Fuck.
know about all
Sad.
that.
But Reggie though, with the behind the back stop the dime.
Against
That's just
Fresno.
big
That's,
across the
I,
field,
I think
man.
that's one of the most iconic Heisman moments we've ever seen.
That was probably like
honestly.
one of
That
the biggest
was
flexes in
nasty.
football ever.
That should low key be the new trophy. Like I know this is a good one, but like
The
have
behind
him
the
going
back.
behind the
Him
back.
behind the bag, and
be
since he had to
cold.
give us away, like
I
bro.
know.
let the man be the trophy.
Yeah, the fact that he actually even gave up his
Seriously.
Heisman,
Yeah,
all
that's,
that
yeah,
stuff,
it
that's-
sucks. I mean,
that shows a lot of character in him, though.
Yeah,
I mean, he just wanted to be done with the bullshit, bro. Because that investigation was
I
still
would too.
ongoing in like 2009, 2010 when he was like he's been gone from SC, bro.
and he
They're
does their
still-
games now.
Shit,
right?
all the money
He
he
does, no, he does. He's
I
an
would-
analyst for Fox.
all the
For
money
Fox,
he
yeah, I
got,
like
he
watching
said,
him.
take this trophy back. I'm just gonna keep. the
He
money that
basically
they
said,
give
"Hey,
me. I'm gonna
he-
keep Kim Kardashian."
He said, "Hey,
You can have
here's y'all." He said,
Y'all
"Here's
can
y'all
have-
money back. I really don't care about
Now, I'm
this
about to
stupid
go
ass
back
trophy."
Kim K. all
Yeah,
right?
I'm about to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back Kim K. I catch y'all boys on the flip.
I mean, that man was an LA legend, like
True.
just in college at 20 years old. Like,
Dude, I mean, he had everyone itching at him, bro. As a fucking 20-year-old, if someone comes up to you and offers you $500,000,
I'm saying, sign me
you're
up.
stupid if you don't take
Sign
it.
me up.
just
You're
pay the
dumb.
athletes and you won't have that issue.
Bingo! But
Like-
anyway, moving on. Well, boys,
I mean,
the Colts, buddy. Oh my God, they lost.
Can
another
we
one.
skip that topic today?
Yeah, she.
I'm just playing.
Boys, it's,
But, oh
it's just
my
not
God.
looking good. The injury
Official.
report.
They gotta win out.
It's
They
a
got-
shit show.
They have
It's
to
a
win
shit
out.
show, bro. I'm just like, I'm
If they
over
win
it.
any type
Ever
of
since
game.
we've been talking about them, they keep losing. So,
I swear, I swear.
They
I'm
called me
almost-
into work last week when I missed the last episode. They were like, "Hey, can you come into work?" I said, "Yeah, the fucking Colts are gonna lose anyways."
Going forward, I just think maybe Reich and Brissett are gonna have to come up with some magic.
Yeah,
They gonna have to come
it's
up
a-
with
I
it's
mean,
a wash.
Chester Rogers
It's a
is out
wash.
the remainder of the season. He fractured his kneecap. Adam Vinatieri's out Sunday. T.Y. Hilton's out. Well, Adam Vinatieri being out, that
blessing
doesn't
is
that doesn't affect us at all. I mean, he really wasn't doing shit. He's old. You're hanging him up. But anyway, he
Hang it
also
up.
T.Y. Hilton's out again. I mean, that calf injury's still lingering, bro.
Bruh.
That worries me just a tad.
Tell him to squat.
They turned to this season to shit.
Yeah, they're gonna need some help. The wild card spot obviously is still up for grabs.
Maybe
but
they
we're
can
not
beat
winning the
Tampa
division.
Bay. Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
They got
We'll
them this
see. I mean, they
weekend.
lost to the damn Dolphins, so yeah, that should tell you something.
Keep
But,
posting shit on Instagram like they about to go out and beat people's asses. I'm like, come on, Colts.
Yeah. Well,
Oh shit.
boys, I think let's get in a
get
better
off
mood. Let's
that.
transition to music. All right.
Yeah, I
There's a
got
bunch of new music that released yesterday. I definitely think Roddy's album absolutely
Fire.
crazy.
Yo.
I mean,
Best.
Yo.
his feature selection.
Hella
of that
music
album
came
was
out today.
insane.
Easily one of the best sounds in
They
the
got
game.
"Start with Me" with
100%.
Gunna, absolutely fire.
Had Kendrick in the
Head Up
studio with them. I mean like I
this
really
guy's-
wanted to see Kendrick.
No,
in that
he said
album.
no. He has a mystery feature. That song, like "Anti-Social," that's supposed to be on the album, still hasn't released. It's a mystery feature. They're thinking it may be Kendrick,
please.
Drake.
Gotta be.
Please
man.
be.
He was hanging with Drake
Yeah.
too. So
The one with the Ty Dolla Sign. That one's a nice
Backseat.
vibe. That one's
Whoa.
clean. I like that.
Right.
Roddy
is
Rich
fire.
did a freestyle to Young Thugs, one of his songs. It was on Twitter. I'm trying to find it.
Recently, or was it a while ago?
I feel like I could have been a while ago, but I feel like it was recently though.
he also had Lil Durk on there, moonwalking.
That
That
song's
shit's
nice.
hard. Yeah.
Dirk gets around on a lot of people's stuff too. He's a legend for
He
sure.
had A Boogie on it. What is it, Tiptoes or something like that?
Yeah.
I'm only halfway through the album, but I like it so
Boogie's
far.
on it.
Meek's on there. That's a song.
That's
I like
another
a lot.
artist
got
we
some good
forgot to
features,
mention.
yeah.
His sound. Roddy Rich's sound is nice.
Yeah,
as
I
hell,
know.
bro.
I can't believe I forgot that one.
I know.
He's
I-
so like
I feel
young and up
dumb.
and coming, and he's like already established himself as like this like the LA sound. Like he's preaching that West Coast.
He's like
using that West
super well
Coast
respected
sound.
too. Like I forget what interview I was watching. They were literally talking about how like they kind of like just jokingly like they were like, I envy Roddy because you just see him go in there. He makes it look so easy.
He
like-
makes that shit look effortless. Like his in the freestyle, I couldn't find it, but in the freestyle, like the beat is so, I want to say, it's so versatile, but like it forces Roddy to switch up during his freestyle, and like his switch ups.
This
like,
new,
how he
this
changes
new
his tone
album
and
was
shit is
versatile. I
hard.
thought.
And, like,
This
you see him,
this
like-
song was different.
You'll see him like in an interview or stuff. Like he seems a little bit more like quiet, like a little bit, and that explains like the name of the album. Like, what's the name of the album? Sorry for being so antisocial.
He's just different, bro. I
But, like, he's
you
a little
can-
bit quiet,
You can
so it's
see
cool, like-
you could see though that he's like working on his like development.
He's
through
perfecting
this
his
album.
craft.
He's Nice, man.
Perfected
Who
his
else
craft for
released
sure.
some music last night? I know.
That X album released, that was huge.
Oh yeah,
that-
X's last album.
Yeah, that'll probably be his last album, obviously. So that's gonna be awesome. Like, I haven't actually got a chance to listen to most of it, but it's like 20-something songs, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of features on there too.
Mhm.
No
You got
question,
Wayne. You got
Rich the
Trick.
Kid released a song with Quavo. That's tough.
Yeah, I've been seeing
yeah.
Rich on a
Song
lot of
title?
stuff. He been doing a lot of work with Famous Dex too. Famous Dex is trying to slowly make a comeback. He's been
Yeah,
putting
he
out
was
some
on.
stuff.
He had some drug problems, didn't he?
Yeah, he was
Dex
addicted
is
to
clean
pills
now,
and
man.
shit,
He's been
yeah.
clean for
Rich
a
the Kid
minute.
has been having label issues, but he's like
Really?
actually that's why he hadn't put out like music for most of this year.
Who else was
but-
having label troubles? Oh,
Uzi,
Uzi.
obviously.
That's what
Yeah,
it was.
I
Yeah, we
mean,
talked about
that's-
that last week.
Yeah, we
Yup.
talked about that.
That's crazy.
That one Rico song released too. The video.
Hard, isn't that what
Yeah,
it's called?
Real Goats made it. The Babies produced.
Yo.
Shout out Real Goats.
videography group.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Rico.
Dope.
Rico,
Dope
Rico,
videos.
Rico.
Gotta love Rico.
Yeah, TLE just dropped a new snippet of his Vixen video. So
Oh,
no,
shout
out
just go
to
check out
TLE.
TLE Vixen.
He walks up in
And
a subway.
Baby Smooth just dropped.
Oh, yeah.
He just dropped his album too. So he's from Detroit. He's got a nice little flow on him.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Is he more of like a southern rapper? Does he have
Nah,
like a
he's from Detroit, bro.
Oh no, I'm just saying like maybe he
D-Town.
had like roots.
Oh
like,
nah.
down in,
He's he more of a Detroit City dude. He
Oh,
real
gotcha.
scrappy.
He's Motown.
He remind me.
the
of
Motor City Madman.
I don't know. He kind of reminds me of like Cardi and
What?
I don't know. That's what he remind me of though. He kind of remind me of Cardi. He got like his own little unique sound to him.
You know who said that, right? That he was the Motor City Madman. Ted Nugent on Joe Rogan. Shout out Joe Rogan. by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the Motor City Madman. He sounded hilarious.
Motor City
Jeez.
All right, boys. But anyway, who are some of your guys' favorite celebrity fashions, man? Who
Oh,
has
you
the
go
best
first.
fashion?
You tell me.
Yeah, let
Bro.
me hear your drip.
I
Let me hear your
fuck
drip
with
list.
obviously Drake. Drake's drip is fucking nice. He posted
Like the
a picture-
OVO clothing.
Oh, dude,
Clothing?
hell
I
yeah!
like
he
it.
had a picture posted the other day in a fucking Louis Vuitton robe. That's luxury, right?
He's been
there.
rocking the turtlenecks.
And then
Turtleneck chain.
His
then
duck
you
face,
got-
his duck face picture kills me.
then you got Gunna. Gunna's just I mean, drip season. I mean, it's in it's in the
Speaks for
fucking
itself.
name.
Drip or
I mean,
drown.
Drip or
Drip or
drown.
drown.
Drip or
Drip
drown.
season 3. I mean, Gunna.
Gonna
Yeah.
go down.
Oh,
Who you got?
Hey, well, I've just stuck
Just
really
one.
two people.
He said
I stuck-
Just say one.
I stuck to two people. You know, I had to, because they're kind of a collective. You know, Rocky and Tyler.
Oh,
That's a
you
nice
fuck with
little combo.
Tyler's sense of fashion?
Yeah,
Tyler?
Tyler
I think-
got a nice. He got a
I don't
style.
know if
He got
I
a
would
nice
like
style.
maybe wear it as much,
But
but
I think it
I
looks good
fuck
on
with
him.
it for
You-
sure.
you
He can rock it.
You gonna wear that blue suit he wore for the earthquake video? Can you wear
Oh,
that?
with
that
the
shit,
wig
you
on.
gonna wear the
I can, hey, maybe. I mean, suit
Hell
me
yeah.
up.
You
suit
hold
me
like the
up
whole
in it.
place on fire.
Suit me up.
Never
in it.
smack
Sing
it.
this fucking song.
Hey, but I
Son, sing this fucking song.
I
Bro,
fuck
it's
with it though
spazzing.
because like Rocky, he just seems like he's one of the gods of fashion. It seems like
He
So,
really he'll
like,
mention it in all his
He
songs.
talks
too.
about it nonstop. He made a song with Rihanna called "Fashion Killer" back in the day.
Yeah, Fashion
like,
Killer. That pistol go bang bang.
Hey, well, we
boom,
got
boom,
merch coming.
pop.
We got merch coming soon. So ASAP, if you want to model it,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got it,
Hey,
man. Come
we
on.
want.
Definitely.
Yeah, once we get a few more subscribers, keep this thing going a little. We're definitely about to get some
Oh,
merch
y'all
going.
will fuck with the merch too. We got some good ideas.
Yeah, we hope we got some good ideas.
Some
we hope
stuff
you guys
in the
will like
vault.
it.
for sure.
Who you got on your drip list?
I got Cardi, Playboy Cardi, and Tory Lanez. Those are two
Tory.
guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tory be rocking the when he was bald at least. He used to rock the scars like the fashion
Yeah.
scars. Yeah, now that nigga got hair out of nowhere.
I forget. I was watching something. He actually like called some artist to like help him get his hair back or something. I forget
He's
who
growing
it
it out
was.
now.
Yeah, he's got it going good now. Like it's
Yeah, I was like, cause I was watching a interview and I just seen Tory on there. I'm like, this nigga got a whole head full of hair. But
yeah. He used to always be rocking that little dad hat
He's
still.
always dripped to the T, man.
Definitely.
for sure.
But
for
on my
sure.
drip list, I got the iconic Pharrell.
Okay,
Oh,
Chanel.
Pharrell's fashion's
Well, Pharrell
definitely.
back on.
Come on now. And
Yeah,
then I
Pharrell
got
goes
Fabulous. Y'all know who Fabulous
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Y'all know who
for
Fabulous
sure.
is?
Yeah.
He's
on Tory's new
US.
album.
He
Yeah.
definitely he always got the best outfits. His drip
Tyler's
is
got
hard.
some
He's
good
been yeah
fits,
he
too.
has been. Fabulous is kind of slept on for sure.
Yeah, his
I remember,
outfits are slept
he
on,
is.
bro.
I remember
He got some
somebody
drip
I
to
used
him.
to follow. He used to post.
He's
like
been
him-
around
his
for a
pictures
while.
all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fabulous. He's definitely up there though.
Tyler Yahweh too.
Yahweh's got
Definitely.
some drip, bro. Like
Definitely.
Yahweh and Playboy, like I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to rock the shit that they wear because I would look goofy as shit with those skinny jeans and shit, the tight fucking
Yeah, I
suits
can't
and
do that.
shit.
You gotta weigh like
it looks
140 to
dope
wear
on
that shit.
Sometimes I swear they'll have like so much stuff on. Like they'll have like
That
a
V-
jacket,
that
like a big
V-Long.
old like puffer or something.
Shout out V-Long
It's on
too.
everything.
Yeah.
It's a good brand.
Give us some
Exactly. That goes back to Rocky too.
Why the dripping like
That's what I'm
V long? Hey.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard.
I ain't
But
mad
anyway,
at it.
Hey, but we got a big announcement that came out. Jack
that?
Boy's album coming out before the end of the
Let's
year.
go.
Yeah, they trying to
I
hit
hope
us.
that's true.
They trying to
Before
hit us
the
with
end
some
of the
heat
year.
before we leave this
Trav,
December.
please
We don't-
drop
And
it,
that's
bro. We
that's
need
shout
it.
out to Don Tolliver, shout out Shaq West. That's all of them. That's gonna be
They're just trying to
crazy.
send us into next year with some heat. You've heard?
That's gonna be
Yes,
a crazy
sir.
project. I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
He's lit. God.
They said special features by like this dude named Trey Brazil.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're hoping we get a
Some guy named Stormy.
You're not gonna find me on
Who the
that.
fuck's this guy?
You're not gonna find me on that album, but I will be bumping it.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
I will-
sure. That same thing here. You won't find me on it.
Special
Hey, I'll be
features.
bumping it.
Hey, but I actually found that Danny Lay's supposed to drop an album before the end of the year too.
Her fine ass.
Yep. She's about to drop one. And then
What?
Oh, damn, she's bad. She's bad.
dude,
You
I'm
alright over
telling
there,
you.
bud?
Hey,
Oh,
she's
I'm fine. I'm
hey,
just over here drooling.
she's gonna be like the new. I think she's gonna be like
She
the new
fine.
Rihanna.
Oh, damn.
I was hoping you didn't say
Oh, wait.
I ain't trying to
Okay.
hear
Now,
that.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad.
Let's
at it.
run it
Rihanna's
back.
okay. Here's the thing. I think Danny Lay's definitely
Danny Lay?
sexy.
That
She's
hair,
definitely-
bro.
She's a
She got
dime.
her-
She's a dime.
That hair.
But Rihanna.
Who can you compare?
Wait, are you talking about her
She's-
music
Are
or
you-
her
I'm
looks?
with you.
Are you
I'm
talking about
with
her
you.
music?
I'm not
or her
mad
looks?
at that.
Are you?
Are you
I'm not
talking about
mad
her
at
music or her looks?
The
Because
looks.
she-
I'm talking about the looks.
Obviously, not the music.
She ain't got shit on Rihanna on that either.
Oh,
I don't
he's capping. You're capping.
Are y'all serious? Y'all really think Danny Lay?
That's
Y'all really think Danny Lay looks better than Rihanna?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I'm not saying
Lay
that,
I
bro.
said,
dude.
she's up
I'm
there.
not gonna.
This
say,
is a compliment to Rihanna.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a look. Here's the thing. Not get just
It's a compliment to
Rihanna's
Danny
on a
Lay.
totally different
Come
level
on.
than Danny. Okay?
You damn right she is.
Obviously, because
That-
Rihanna,
the baddest to ever do it.
Rihanna's a goddess. Okay.
Yes.
But Danny's like,
She fine as hell, don't get me
she's
wrong.
like the gesture in the
I
castle.
just-
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
And
Like,
she
she's
got
definitely
good
fine.
music.
She's still
Good
young.
music. We like.
I mean,
her.
she's not a jokester because the gestures are like.
I just feel like it's a little
but
too
she's
early
not
to be
wild.
comparing her
She's
to
not.
my beloved wife. I ain't got my ring on right now, babe. I'm sorry, but
Well,
guys, you know.
Well,